Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another first time reaction video. We are continuing our journey checking out the biggest, most popular, largest songs out of Japan, and it has led us here to a genre that I feel like I've barely touched, and I really want to change that, and that is enka. There's also city pop and a bunch of other genres that people have been asking me to do reactions to, but I need your help. I need your help. I looked at my last video and I pretty much said to all of you that whatever this Japanese deep dive journey we're on at the moment has to be directed by all of you. You guys need to give me recommendations. And I'll be honest, it was really hard to find what you all wanted. So please, on this video, do me a favor. Press the subscribe button first, go to the comment section, I'm gonna filter by subscribers only, and like the comments you agree with for recommendations. Whichever comments get the most likes, I'll react to those next, because it's really hard to know what you guys want, and I want you guys to control this journey. However, that has led us to here. And this is the biggest enka singers and enka songs of all time. Now let me know if I'm pronouncing their names correctly. The first one we're going to be checking out is Sayuri Ishikawa with their live performance of one of their arguably the biggest enka song of all time apparently. And then Shiro Maya. These are supposed to be two of the biggest enka singers of all time, and these are their biggest songs supposedly. Let me know if I've got that correct. Let me know in the comment section down below. So I thought, let's check out the two biggest enka songs ever in one video here. Please like, please subscribe, let me know a little bit about these, let me know what you want next, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Ishikawa Sayuri. But first, let me just take a moment to tell you about Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Summer is officially here, and you know what we need for summer? Some delicious sweet treats to keep us cool in the warm weather. And that is where Tokyo Treat and Sakurako have got you covered.
Tokyo Treat is a fun and exclusive Japanese snack box featuring unique and exclusive flavors from all around Japan. Each box is filled with a variety of up to 20 fun and exclusive Japanese snacks items, like the limited edition Kit Kats, unique flavored Japanese chips, and occasional Japanese sodas that are only available in Japan for a limited time.
One of the absolute best things about Tokyo Treat and Sakurako is that every single month you get a completely different theme of snacks to match the weather and seasons around you, and that means you get to taste all the cultures of Japan from the comfort of your own home. And of course, with that summer breeze flowing through the air, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako's themes this month are here to match. With Tokyo Treat's theme this month being Okinawa Snacking Paradise. Escape to the sunny shores of Okinawa with this month's Tokyo Treat box. Inspired by Japan's tropical island paradise, this collection is packed with vibrant island-inspired snacks to bring the flavors of Okinawa straight to your doorstep. And Sakurako's theme being Discovering Mount Fuji. This month, Sakurako invites you to discover the iconic Mount Fuji through the flavors of the Yamashi Prefecture, home to Japan's most famous mountain with a curated selection of regional treats. And of course, the second I got these boxes, I had to jump in, and some of my absolute favorite snacks from these months have to include the Tokyo Treat Strawberry Cheesecake Kit Kat. Bursting with flavor, so much sweetness, so freaking creamy. Honestly, one of the best Kit Kats you will ever have. I recommend getting the box just for this Kit Kat alone. You will not regret it. And if that isn't enough for you, then try their Poraki brown sugar sticks. These are so addictive. The second I took a bite into one, I just wanted to polish off the whole packet. Luckily, you get quite a few in such a small little packet. There's loads in there, and each and every single one of them, absolutely delicious. For some reason, I felt like you could stir this into a tea. It was so sweet. Beautiful snack. Sakurako have the Kyo grape mini pie, and I have to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of grape stuff. I always find that it tastes very artificial, but I always want to try it to find that perfect sweet grape flavor, and I found it in this box. This grape mini pie tastes like a drink. The second I bit into it, I felt like I was drinking this pie. The flavor is so refreshing and it just washes over you. It is truly delicious. You will love this pie. But wait! There's more!
Learn more about the snacks you receive with the unique detailed monthly booklet guide that also contains a wealth of information about the Japanese culture.
So what are you waiting for? Go and get your Sakurako or Tokyo Treat monthly snack subscription box right now by either clicking the link in the description, the pinned comment on this video, or simply enter the code GOT Games at checkout to save yourself an entire $5 off your first monthly box purchase. With summer right here on our doorstep, you really have never had a better time to get yourself some delicious snacks, and this month's boxes are gonna keep you cool all summer long. Don't miss out on your chance to save some money. Click the link in the description. Thank you so much to Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the reaction. having the guitar so prominent on this, isn't it? Didn't expect that. So weird. The second she started singing, my brain just became flooded with memories. I remember when I was younger, like sitting down on someone's living room floor, I don't even know what it was, and they had like a really old James Bond movie on. I just remember sitting there and watching it and like just looking at it. And it just like, it's like this timeless snapshot of my past, this random little moment. And for some reason, just hearing this voice just sent me straight back to that moment. Just like, sent me straight back to the past. So powerful. Beautiful quiver as well. Gosh, her voice is spectacular. I feel like she's telling a story here. It feels more like a Broadway song. I can imagine a story being told, an importance to this, like some sort of Broadway musical, Broadway performance. That's what I'm getting here. That's what this feels like. Oh my gosh, it really does as well, doesn't it? Like so much emotion, so much power, so much to this. And when I say power, I don't mean power in her voice, even though her voice is strong. I mean power in that feeling she brings to it. I feel like I'm watching a performance, not listening to a song. I feel like I'm listening to someone's story rather than a song. The instrumental can't go unmissed either. The guitar at the beginning, the saxophone. Gosh, there is something about her that's so captivating. I don't know what it is. There's something about her voice that's so comforting. It makes you feel like you know her. I feel like I'm watching like a family member perform. And I know that might just sound crazy, but it does. There's like a personal connection she made. I feel like this isn't my first time hearing her. I feel like I've heard her a million times before. She's so methodic with her performance as well. Even then, when she did that oh note, she like rolled the microphone away from her like ever so slightly to give that fading effect to her voice. Went down slightly as well. And then just like as she comes into the next part, she raises her shoulders and does that like smile and delivers the last note. She is a master at her craft. Look at her. She is brilliant. Look at her now. You see how she sort of shifted a little bit? She's now like smiling. She's stepped forward. She's looking at the crowd more. It's like, it just feels like she's just, that stage is hers. That she's controlled it completely now. Look at her. That quiver again. absolutely spectacular. What an interesting performance. Something I have not seen before. What an interesting performance. That was heaven to my ears. I don't even know what to say. Her voice is so nostalgic. And I know that she's an older singer, and I don't mean in her age, I mean in her time. Like an enka singer, it's an older Japanese genre of music. She's like sings from a retro period. But it's not just that makes her voice sound nostalgic. There's something comforting to her. Like I said, it feels like you're watching a family member perform, and I mean that. And I know that sounds like an odd thing to say, but it's true. She delivers this bizarre energy I haven't really seen before, where it's comforting and relaxing and almost embracing. And you find yourself just kind of like getting lost in the way she carries herself, in the way she moves ever so slightly on the stage, in her facial expressions, in her smiles, in her beautiful voice. You feel like the same way you would sit down and listen to the story of a loved one, like a grandparent telling you a story of their past, and you sit down and you listen to their story. That's the same energy I felt here. I felt like I was sitting down and listening to someone tell me their story ever so beautifully. They were sharing their story. They were sharing their story with me, and they were doing it with emotion and feeling, and they were bringing visuals through their voice to every part of this story, painting the story inside of your mind with their lyrics, with their vocals. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my crazy head. I genuinely just felt like I was listening to someone I knew. There is a level of personality that she brings to her performance that is just so precious. What an utterly stunning voice she has. Wow. What a beautiful presence she has. What a wonderful smile. Everything about this was just stunningly nostalgic. Sent me back to a time I wasn't even part of. This song somehow felt like a beautiful story and conveyed like loneliness, sadness, but like a control over those emotions and understanding of them. I would love to hear more from her. I'd love to hear more. God, enka music's so full of emotion, isn't it? I think that's one of the reasons I love what we've checked out so far. My gosh. Alright, let's check out Miya Shiro. Oh my word. What spectacularly beautiful performance that was. Okay, we might need to turn off the subtitles here. So one thing with me is I haven't checked out a lot of enka music, but what I have checked out, I'm noticing everyone brings their individuality, their uniqueness to this genre. Every song feels like a separate category of music. You see what I mean when I said everyone brings their own uniqueness to this genre? Again, completely different. The instrumental, different. It's like, I don't even know how you would describe this instrumental, but where we had like the guitar and the saxophone in the previous one, that's kind of changed and gone and has been replaced by this. The vocals are completely different. Like, where that storytelling energy still feels there, but the vocals have changed now. And the tone of them's changed. Obviously, it's two different singers, but I mean the techniques behind them and the way they're used on the song here almost creates a new genre. There's that unique approach. What an unusual voice.
一筋行けば心の火が灯る
Random question, who's behind him? It looks like there's someone in like a booth, like a phone booth or something like that. Who's behind him right now? Can you let me know? This singer, I've never heard anyone sing like this. I've never heard these kind of quivers. I've never heard this kind of like shaking voice. I've never even the energy. I've never heard this. I've never. But there is a level of control around it, and there's something oddly like nice about it.
幸せを二度と明かりを消さないでこれが女の道なら
This song feels like it could be an opening to like an old TV show or something.
道ならば
What an unusual voice. What an unusual voice. And that's the truth. That's such an unusual voice. I've never heard anyone sing like that before. I've never heard a tone like that, an approach to a song like that. I've never heard like that before. It was even in the microphone movements, which is something we saw earlier on as well. A lot of microphone movements when you're singing. Was that something that was common in Enka? Like, for example, if this is my microphone, where holding it steady would be more common practice. You just hold the microphone steady and you sing the song. I noticed this with both our singers here. There was a lot of microphone movements, a lot of like hitting a note and then roll, like moving the microphone, moving it away, curving it, turning it. Is that to create this like vibraty effect on your voice? Because both singers seem to have that, and like that might be part of this genre or part of like a technique of the time. Let me know, because it is interesting that both singers used a similar sort of technique, and that vibrating, not just like a vibrato note, but like a genuine vibrating and a quiver to your vocal seems to be common as well. Shaking your voice in a certain way. The same way that most people could just shake their throat like this. That kind of vibe. Very interesting. But the one thing that seems common is like the storytelling vibe. Both of these songs feel like someone telling a story, and I don't know why. Even if I don't understand the lyrics, I feel like I'm hearing someone tell me a story. There's an element of like, like I said, the element of this nostalgic storytelling that seems to take prominence in this music, and I don't understand it. But I genuinely feel like I'm just hearing a story. I've got no better words to say than that. Like, if the lyrics were up, it would be them saying like, I went to this place, I met this person, we fell in love, we grew old together, something like that. And now I miss them. And there always seems to be that element of like sadness. And I don't know why, but there is. It's like beautifully romantic but sad. Almost like you met someone, you fell in love, but they passed away, or they left you, or they moved on. And you're sad that they're gone, but you remember all the good times you had together. And for remembering those good times, you feel sad again. And it's like that full circle. And those kind of complicated, conflicted feelings feel so prominent in a genre like Enka. I would love to check out more from this genre, so if you have any recommendations, please fire them my way. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please like and subscribe, and let me know what else we should react to next. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, you will see me in the next video.